Happy Saturday. Oh, baby. What's up? How you doing, Rob? How you doing, Sean? I was picking my nose. I just photoshopped out the hand. It's the perfect thumbnail. It's shocking. It's intriguing. And everybody does it, okay? Everybody. Don't you lie. Alright. What's going on? Happy Saturday. What's going on in y'all's world? I've been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably. I found a free game on Steam, and I forgot that it even existed, so I've just been playing that. And I've been playing an old Game Boy game. Perfect thumbnail is the one without a booger on it. I disagree. I think we need more. It's shocking and it's enticing. It gets the people going. Hey, Meta, what's up? Makes me laugh every time. Good. Yeah, they're all, whenever I make a thumbnail, I'm always like, what's the weirdest way I can make this without being overtly gross? Doing something like where my face is really close to the camera. I've taken a few pictures where it was like really low and you could just see right up my nose. That's a pertinent conversation, and it's like maybe not those. So I try to find a balance sometimes. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. Work has been nuts. Hope y'all are doing well for sure. I meant thumbnail in real life. Oh, you're talking. Oh, a thumbnail. Okay, I get you. I'm too much in marketing mode. We were making thumbnails yesterday for work, so that's the only thing I think of when I think of thumbnail. Anyway. It's a slow Saturday. You feel me? You dig? You dig? I thought we could just go through some YouTube subscriptions. Lots of stuff has been uploaded. And usually I get my fix of watching stuff, like getting little teasers from Ben, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch that later. I need to be better about that, but, you know, watching and leaving comments for everybody. But why don't we get back into it today, alright? Why don't we just enjoy our time on the interwebs? Meta and Sean with the dad jokes. Ooh. Let's go. This is Fabian Gale, Zuri Sack. Zuri Sack. I don't know how to pronounce these things. Come around for that high five, don't you forget it. It's a little skip-a-doo. Anybody do skipping and rollerblades? Let's bring that back. Jokes are too weird for this world, but not for the internet. It's perfect. Nice shot there. Some nice camera work. Keeping it real close to the blades. I recognize it. I see your effort. Goodness, 0 fish. On a curb. Swang that leg. That stanky leg on that backslide. He just bump his heel against the bike thing. Whee. I need to find some 90-degree ledges like that, do some tricks. Oh my goodness. Just slap that top side down. Slap it. Whee. Swiveloo. Swiveloo. Bitsman. Oh my. Dream about being a sit-down comedian one morning. Just write down all the jokes that come to your head over the next year, and then when you've got enough, just do a live stream, stare right at the camera the whole time, and just read them. Oh. That looks like a steep little angle there. I don't know how he jumped off that. Whee! Lots of wizard movements in this one. I like it. Oh. That was a long one. A long royale. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah. Ugh. Little dachshund. Oh, a doggy. Not enough internet, or not enough internets, not enough gigs on the internet from a list. Beautiful. I'm here for the 8-hour joke stream meta. I dig this dude's hair. Oh yeah, that looks fun actually. That's like a perfect little railroad track spot. I've always thought about doing some tricks on the. We have a bunch of railroad tracks near us, but they're actively used, and I mean, I would never put wax on those, but even then, I'm just like, I just don't want to mess with these at all. I don't ever want to like. I would blame myself if for whatever reason I was rollerblading on something, doing a session on that, and then a train derailed for whatever reason. I don't think that's ever happened near me, but I would just be like, nope. That was my fault. My little plastic shouldn't do anything to it, but I wouldn't want to risk getting anything slippery on those. Any wax residue from my skates. Need some coffee? Yeah. Probably. I woke up, what time is it? It's 12:55. Yeah, I woke up like 25 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Woke up, scheduled a stream, took a shower. Now I'm waking up. After my 2-week break, sleeping until like 11 noon just became something I want to do every day. It's not good for me, but it's nice. It was a short week, but man, it felt long. It was weird. It's just that first week back, 4 days feels like frickin' 7. That looks like a nice bench. All the benches near me, like I was looking at some yesterday again, they're so weird I can't do anything to them. Man, he's skating fast. Ooh, that is a low little fishy. Those look like new skates. Oh yeah. A gap to stair bash? Goodness gracious. Whee! Oh man. You gotta go fast for that one, otherwise you ain't got the speed to clear those wall rides, man. I don't know how anybody jumps out of those. I struggled so hard with the few wall rides I tried this year, or last year. Want to get a serious one this year. That looks like a fun spot. I like his chain neck tattoo. Oh yeah. Drop AO Soul. I need to come back to Chicago just to skate these like planter style rails like that. That one is super nice, but I saw a few in Chicago that I really wanted to skate. Just blast around the city and skate things. Whoa, that's a weird little spot. What the heck? Woo! That was a big gap. That's not no small little rail on top of a ledge. So much could go wrong there. It could ram right into that pillar. Woo! Front backy wraparound AOP. I've been known to make people want to harm themselves after a couple dad jokes. Why do people think I'm not funny beats me, but their reactions just keep me alive? Man, I love your jokes, dude. It's one of my favorite things about ramping camp. The endless meta jokes. The meta jokes. Man, I hope I'm not getting sick. My nose has been running like crazy. A bunch of people were sick at the office, of course.
All right, guys, we are out today at Mooresville Skate.
Oh, here we got the average old guy.
On inlines was really good. Said there was going to be some inliners out here.
I'm not sure.
So we're going to come down anyway.
I forget this dude's name.
That's out of college, but
he started skating at like 60 something, right?
Decided to come down. Unfortunately, they got some low grind rails. So I'm going to try to get a few grinds on some of those.
Make it happen, Captain.
Jump too high, but these are perfect. So hopefully I'll be able to get a few little grinds.
Bro looks fit. He looks like he's like lifting weights, bro. Better than me. What skates you got going, homie? Are those the core AT-AT 700s? Those are the are those the skates that I used to have? Bro, you're gonna break those. Are those cores? They look like cores. Thanks, bro. Everyone's getting sick. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right about that, man. The amount of people that were sick at the office and just like, oh yeah, it's fine though. So, is it? Because when I get sick, I'm gonna be pissed. Should have to take my time off when we can all work at home and you refuse to. Although I say that, but they're really annoying about work from home. Who isn't after COVID? They're just so skeptical of it. Man, homie's getting down with it. Yeah, those look like core ATA skates. They look like the 700s that I had. I'm pretty sure that's what they were. I'll look it up. Maybe not. Yeah, but these were definitely the ones that I had. These were my first aggressive inline blades, and I didn't even know you could grind in them. Had no idea. Homie looks like he's skating cores, though. Let's get my man some new skates. That's one thing I would do if I had a lot of money. So I'd just reach out to people and be like, hey, what size skates do you want? I'm just like, I'll buy you some skates. I'll send them to you. Bro's working hard. Fun little hip. Does look like a fun little hip. Alright, here comes the 900 True TP. Bro, I have mad respect for this guy, honestly. 'Cause I, like, even at freaking 26 when I started rollerblading, I was so scared and, like, skeptical. Like, normal ramps to a degree were fine, but once I started getting on rails and coping, it was, oh man, it was scary.
Tonight was to touch one of my wheels up to the coping on this, so I've gotten real close. I think I can do it.
Hey, what up, Jodis?
Get this camera up there, so that's the goal for tonight.
We're watching the average old guy. Homie started blading at, I believe, 62, if I recall. Let's go to his channel quick and see. I'm pretty sure it says in one of his videos, like on the thumbnail. Oh, okay. He comes from mountain biking. Yep, inline skating at 62. Good for him. Starting at 62. Bad idea? No, it's never a bad idea. Welcome to the gang. Blader gang. Reunion by PLS blading community. Steven Sayre. Sean, if I won the lottery tomorrow, one thing I would do is buy an RV and travel around and film and document different bladers and scenes, but I'd have a various brand new boxes of skates in the RV. Bro, yeah, that's a dream right there. That's on the bucket list still, to hop in a van and just tour the countryside, filming a bunch of random spots, be like, essentially just be in the van, and then someone's just like, bro, that over there, let's go skate that, and we stop. We have designated areas we're gonna drive around, some spots we know we're gonna go to, but spontaneously stop anywhere that there's spots, meet up with whoever wants to. Oh, front unity to lava. Hey, Ray Soto, what's up? I love beer. Happy Saturday. Danny Beer and Modelo. Modern day Dave Payne mixed with Santa. Hey, Judas. Ha! Yeah, the man. Hiya! Aki! Ha! My man's freaking baller up in here. Goodness gracious. On a handrail? No thanks. Meta, I do the same thing, Sean, with my kids and do open cookouts for everyone. Yeah, now you're talking. I got a Blackstone propane grill I'm going to bring to ramping camp this year. So we going to be able to cook some goods. Man, this dude with the Savannas. Steven Sayre. What is going on here? Ugh, shotgun handrails. Oh my god, he does gap it. I was going to say... Jeez, dude, who is this guy? I haven't heard this name before, but man, he's a ripper. Ooh, jeez, what the heck? Oh my god. He's so smooth with it. Met the teaching kids along the way. Yeah, I'm super happy to see that Julio moved the Spring Blading Cup to Jakarta, because the day that I watched the Jakarta edit, someone else uploaded just like basically the speed skating scene in Jakarta, and the amount of children that were skating. Honestly, I've never seen that many kids on skates, even at like a packed roller rink, and they were all competing. That's a different level of skating when like you sign up to compete against other people. Another back Sav, dude. This man's crazy on the Savs. Yeah, but I got mad respect for Julio for like spending some time out there, recognizing the scene and seeing how many kids we could get aggressive inline in front of. And they've got some rippers out there in Jakarta. Very nice. Steven Sayre. That was like I didn't know this name, so I didn't really know what to expect here as far as like proficiency in blading, but bro is killing it. Fitz Fizzy, wizard skating. Let's see what's going on in the wizard world. Dude, I'm so excited for ramping camp. I miss it. Elbow cough. Be rad if he did a spring cup somewhere new and different every year. That would be pretty cool. Keep it moving around, especially in the, I mean, I guess I don't know how, I am not familiar with geography on the east side of the planet, and I should get better. I don't know how close Indonesia is to, like, the EU, but, I mean, with as much as we drive in America, I don't want to just cast on to Europeans, like, 13 hours isn't that far of a drive, because, I mean, you go through a lot of countries and a lot of different atmospheres and scenes and communities. I mean, America has a lot of different communities as well, don't get me wrong, but our highway system runs very well throughout America, and I know that's not the same for every country you'd go through on the east side. So I'm sure that makes travel a little harder, but, like, if I was in Europe and Indonesia was within, like, 10 hours, I'd be there. The only reason I don't want to drive out to Cali is because it's like 30 freaking hours or something. We're keeping an eye on flights, though. Gonna try to be there for the Fall Spring Cup. Mariah seems interested, and that's the biggest thing. If Mariah's interested in going to Cali and being at Spring Cup, then I gotta just make that happen, you know? Bro's like, distance wizard skating. I'm here for it. That's what I would use my wizards for. I really need to set up my big wheel setup. I guess it's gonna snow really bad soon, though, so I'm gonna try to... Well, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna go out and skate today. I'm just gonna slap on my skates and roll around. Practice my fakie, my good foot heel and toe rolls. Doing little hops up and down curbs. Conditioning my ankle, but not pushing it. Ankle's doing real good, too, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Real happy about it. Muscles are still, they're working their way there, man. They've come a really long way. I'm real proud of them, but still got a little bit of time. I didn't realize it's not even 6 months since I broke my ankle. And it wasn't just a break, it was the tears. The tears are the big ones. Backside Unity's your safety trick? That's wild. I was trying to learn backside unities. Man, I was struggling with those. Can't imagine crossing my feet the other way. Same, I know. It's just leading with the back foot. I tried doing a sap a few times. I was like, man, I need to get better. Oh, did I say fall spring cup? Yeah, I definitely need coffee. Fall blade cup. I always call it spring cup because that's how I know it. Like, because did it start spring cup or did it start blade cup and then it was spring and fall? Well, I'm okay at least. And I want some wizard frames. Someday. And I'm getting stuffed up the more I'm awake. What the heck? We bought a $13 skateboard from Joanne Fabrics. They sell skateboards. And they didn't even do anything creative on the board. You didn't buy glitter and stuff. Come on. Braille is losing their touch. Shemmy. What are you doing? Homie, you skating just in the frickin' powder. Hey, what's up, Dion? I asked Selena when you picture yourself daydreaming skating, what do you see yourself doing? She said, flowing through Schmitz over and over all the time. Yeah, we feel you about RNC. Yeah, Meta, oh man, I know. It's such a vibe. Good times at the ramping camp. Dude, what are you doing? This is danger blading. Wizard skating, yeah, the cruising and swivel skating's pretty cool. What's going on here? Why is he cutting out all these? Also, is there no sound? There's no sound. What's happening here? Why did he cut out all the tricks? I'm so confused. Jimmy, what are you doing? Look at that. Every time he does a trick, he cuts it out. Is he saving it for something? And also, why is there no sound? I'm super lost, homie. Ben was live yesterday. I love when he's live in Mike's little room and Mike is like reading off the chat for him. They're cute. I love it. It was always Blading Cup, and it's just always end of October, beginning of November. Interesting. Okay. On bricks. Duke Nugent. Looks like a fun little spot. Used to play inline hockey, so inline hockey skates were my first blades, and I did a lot of cruising like that. Yeah, I feel you. I feel like skating in Bauer skates would be fun. I've seen a lot of those. They look comfy. Hi, Mom. Grimacing face. Oh yeah, Mom, I didn't text you back. I'm sorry. I saw your message. I've been awake for like, now I guess, going on about an hour. I slept in real good. There we go. Always text your mom back. I'm real bad about texting back. I see a message and I'm like, oh, it's like I usually have my phone just sitting down somewhere and I see it light up and I'm like, oh, I'll get to that in a second. Then I forget. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Live on the other channel. Anybody ever interested in video games? I don't like. I've really enjoyed playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I try to balance between overloading on rollerblading stuff. I found when I watch too much rollerblading stuff, it doesn't stick. I don't like that. Like I just don't remember what I watched. Specifically, I like don't process what I'm seeing. So it's nice to break it up. I've just been watching so much rollerblading content like over the past 2 years. Getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then like some video game stuff in general has been fun. Thinking about getting a booth at Blading Cup. Keep me posted if you do plan to go. Oh, you know I will, homie, for sure.
All right, guys, I welcome you to another episode. It's been a while of
Night Skate.
First impressions from Night Skate. This time we are gonna go over a product. I'm very happy to have a
480p. What'd you film on, homie?
The Seba CJ2 Prime. Is CJ Wellsmore's signature skate from Seba.
Honestly, 480p doesn't look too bad.
CJ2 and some CJ Carbon both have an integrated liner, which means you cannot remove them. People were gutting them, removing that liner anyway. They found that they liked that shell.
They got some good lighting in this 480 to make it clearer. I appreciate it.
And also, they just announced, FR just announced the Ooh. Which are essentially.
Mama's making roast and potatoes tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Carbon CJs that
I'm gonna be
able to put a line
stuffed tomorrow.
You'll see more information on those. Probably not from me, but from other people. So stay tuned for those. But however, we're going to be focusing on
this 45-degree strap is thick. Look at that.
And jump into it.
Holy cow.
Over some of the technical things. So the first thing is they are available from sizes 39 through 44 only.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tiny little bolt on the Faction 45 degrees, so it's not a great comparison, but
shell sizes. So there's 39, 40, 41, 42.
Look at how thin this is. Like, I'll try to make it about the same size as the CJ.
That
look how thick that freaking strap is compared to this one.
To the toe area
Holy cow.
In order to compensate for the, the shorter sizes. There's that, but
let me see the liner.
If you're under size 40.
What kind of liner is it? Is it just a Seba liner?
That, but let me go ahead. Whether or not I sell
hey, well, there's a liner.
These skates as boot only. I guess that's another thing I wanted to touch on.
CJ. I love CJ's logo.
At the end of this video. So
Mr. Worldwide.
You want to, right now, it's the beginning of the year, January 4th. So,
very nice. Warlock was good. I like the pink cuff in the back. Is that pink or purple?
The CJ2 Prime. Now, I think I've done a video on the Prime all year, January 4th.
It looks pink.
Style skating. When it comes to the liner, I'd say I give it like a 7 out of 10. Like I give it a 10 out of 10 as far as like. It's called a Forios liner, by the way. So
Forios liner.
As far as like budget, right? Like
my nose is stuffed. Why? Well, I guess it's not really my nose as much as I just feel congested. Frickin' work. YouTube disclaimer. What is this? Michaela 480p can look pretty good, especially if you were born in 91 and grew up on dial-up internet.
And I'm a wheel addict. This video is different. I usually never read anything throughout my videos and I just speak openly. But in this video, I'm gonna need to read because I don't want to forget about anything. So let's do this. This is a YouTube disclaimer that I need to do for all of you.
Okay, hit me with it.
YouTube disclaimer. Happy New Year. It's 2024. My back is feeling better and I need to tell you about my plans with this YouTube channel. I started this channel at the end of 2016 under the name Lino Live because at the time I used to work for Powerslide and I had access to a lot of products sent to me for shoots and content production. At the time, I had a lot of time on hands while being at Lino Skate Shop, and I thought people would appreciate seeing someone talk about products they wouldn't have access to.
We do appreciate you, Lino.
I didn't expect this channel to grow as much as it did.
Yeah, goodness.
Or to have much influence or lack thereof.
128,000. Goodness.
Some months later, I started noticing people commenting that I was a Powerslide shill, which, funny enough, I didn't even knew what shill was. Well,
oh man, he's going after
I was
him.
paid by Powerslide to do my job, managing Instagram accounts at the time, but it was my idea to start my channel. And I was not paid by
Dad wants to know why you're wearing a White Sox jersey, because it was like $2.
Changing,
That in
and I was about to get this.
I really like
promoted.
this like
Started looking
lining.
for a new job.
Don't worry, I have
in
Tiger
the
stuff.
industry. Living from YouTube was never an option for me.
That and
I knew with YouTube getting bigger,
Dad, you see my spook jersey, right? It's the Tigers color, so
However,
don't you worry.
I
But
always stated to the people I worked with,
no, this was
my
cheap,
YouTube
so I was like, I want a basketball
projects,
jersey. It's
and
my.
it will
This is
stay
just a
that
skate
way.
shirt.
When I
Breathes
signed
well.
a
Yeah, I think I
contract
got it
with
for $2.
Skate as a marketing manager, it was stated right there.
Hola, what's up, Rob? We're
From
watching
the moment
Ricardo
I
Lino's
started
2024
working with
YouTube
micros,
disclaimer.
a lot of things changed. I moved back
He just said a lot of people were commenting, calling me a Powerslide shill. So
to Europe. I started receiving products from many different brands, and the channel kept growing. I barely made reviews for the brand I worked for. As honest as I tried to be, I would always be biased. Then COVID hit,
understandably,
but the channel kept growing. My wife and I decided to start a shop in Europe. With me having a full-time job and trying to run the shop, I realized I needed someone to help me with YouTube and the shop. We hired Alex. Things kept growing. The world wanted everything closed.
I'm interested to see if he's like. I just noticed a huge bump in production in like the past few months from him. Like maybe 6 months now, but there was like a defining point for me where their style of filming and editing changed. I want to see if that was Alex or if they brought someone new on.
Moved the shopping and built a private skate park. Then we realized we would need some support to keep the park.
Yeah.
And a couple of brands
Can only
wanted to
imagine.
sponsor the park and have sponsored content in the videos. Now, it's crucial to say that we have never gotten paid for any reviews, but putting myself in the situation that I had to create videos to pay the bills started feeling weird.
And I hope he doesn't feel like he had to do this. I mean, 128,000 subscribers, that's a lot more than the little community that I associate with, and a lot more even still than Ben's, which is like the main YouTube community that I am involved in, internet commune. But man, yeah, I hope he didn't feel like he had to clarify this for us. Like, at least I don't know the man, but just based on how he interacts with people, I just never thought that any of this about him.
We started by closing
he needed
the shop
to explain
because
himself.
I felt it would damage my image.
Appreciate
in
you,
what I
Lino.
do
We do.
and what I want to do. I did not want to be seen as a salesperson, and the shop made other shops, brands, etc. look at me as competition. So
Oof.
we closed the shop. Tried an accommodation inside the park, which the city wasn't very happy about, and we ended up closing the park early last year. Moved back to my old
$2
office
is great
inside my
for
house.
any well-made garment. If anything, the material itself is worth it. I tend to cut up and resew a lot of stuff. Oh man, I need to sew. Yeah, I need to learn how to sew. My mom's good at that.
Right now.
I'll have to have her
Alex
teach me,
still
please,
working
mama.
with me while I
Still want to make my
still
own
work with
pants.
Micro as a
Sean, let's make our own
marketing manager.
pants.
With my future in mind, I decided to quit Micro and kept doing my YouTube channel. I had some sponsors on the channel which were supposed to help me with my channel expenses. And we finally got to where we are now. Things have changed again.
Oh boy.
I have signed a contract with Flying Eagle as
Hey.
their global brand manager.
All right. Congrats, Ricardo. I'll be the first to say it, I guess. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of people saying that in the chat. Yeah, people talk about the transparency and stuff here. Really happy that Ricardo is the way that he is. Honestly, he handles this all so well. But a lot of people were talking about Lino signing with Flying Eagle. So I wonder how people knew.
I don't want this channel to be sponsored by any skate company, and I want it as neutral as possible. I do not want to have this channel under any financial constraints, and for that reason, I'm going back doing it 100% solo. As much as I want to be honest and unbiased, I know I work for a brand. And for that reason, I will not ever call my skate
Deal.
opinions a skate review again.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
I will try
Let's find some
always
fine
be
denim.
as honest as possible.
Baggy
Just
pants
like I did
time.
until now. I don't want to play the YouTube game. I want my videos to go straight to the point, no deceiving thumbnails. I want to push all the skate shops out there. I want to share different events happening around the world.
Cool.
I want to not worry about talking about the products from the company that I work for. And above everything, I want to have fun doing it.
It's a really great
you so
skill to
much,
have, and it's not difficult at all. You could probably get it in a few hours, to be honest.
Always
Well,
supporting
I
my
appreciate
crazy
that. I can
ideas.
hand sew,
I
not
love you all.
beautifully, but
And then
I hand stitch things.
I probably not the best person at reading in English, but you can always read the description. What I mean
Oh, is
by
it in the
this is
description?
like I've been
No.
getting a lot of products. I have a lot of products that I've been filming with, but I didn't want to put them out there before putting this video. That's basically it. So if you want to see what's happening or what's going to happen with this channel in the future, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And that is about it. There will be lots of skate content. This is
Appreciate you, Ricardo. I wonder.
not the end. Not at all. This is
Well, yeah,
just
you're
getting
gonna
started. So
be the announcer at Winter Clash for the live
forget
stream,
why
so you
we all
can't be
started
done.
Skating because it's fun. Cheers and see you soon.
You got a 4,000 person stream to get this time. We had 3,000 last time. Let's get this baby up to like 5K this time, huh? Again, I don't know what my days will look like while I'm there. Hey, a Jeff Howard video. Because I'll be working the panel room as a volunteer, but I also am gonna make sure, and I know Ben will plug it a little bit too, but they need help at all. I want him to know who to ask. Get it, Jeff. How long ago was Jeff's injury? What did he do? Rupture his kidney or something? Didn't he rupture an organ filming for Razors? And then they were just like, yeah, anyway, here's his GoFundMe. So we're not gonna help at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're filming a section for a company, I think that like there should be a contract in place that if the person really busts himself up in one way or another, based on how much money they make. Hey, I was gonna say that looks like French brother. Oh, turn that down. Goodness gracious, sorry. That's loud. Holy cow. I need to turn on my headphones. Oh my god, what? He broke his back? Punctured a lung? What? Oh, how is he skating? I wonder if he... I mean, I guess we haven't seen him yet in this, as far as I could tell. I'm not very familiar with his face, but... I can't wait to meet with Mike. I'm gonna try to, this summer, go out to Minneapolis and do the, basically the Blade Museum documentary. Just, like, have him talk about all his skates, share clips of him skating, some of those skates. He's just got so much. He's so good. Jeff Howard, I guess he broke his back and multiple other bones and punctured a lung. I thought, I mean, don't get me wrong, rupturing a kidney is no joke, but I thought that was it. Broken back, broken bones, punctured lung. Oh my goodness. Didn't he share the clip too, what it was? Like, it was pretty bad. I just didn't realize that all that had happened. Goodness gracious. Derek French. Goodness gracious, those black and red gods look so good. Whoo! Was that a disaster top torque? Yeah, man, disaster top torque soul. On a square ledge, going that fast after jumping up onto another ledge. The French brothers are incredible. Oh, back cab. Very nice. Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah, their stepdad bought the minor league baseball team near you. That's so wild. Goodness gracious, the torque souls, bro. Wild. Is that Kenji? Yes, it is. Hey, what up, Catfish Billy? Plus, they're like 40, 41. Oh my goodness. French brothers. They look like they're in their mid-30s. Like, if I was being rude. They look real young for their age. Good for them. Kenji's so fun to watch. Yeah, Catfish, welcome. We're watching Revamp by Jeff Howard. We haven't seen Jeff Howard in this yet. I know he's back to skating, right? Or maybe I'm just... Oh my goodness. Freaking shin sole. What do you call those? Ooh. The TS1s look so good, man. I can't wait to try on the new Mesmers at Winter Clash. Man, I'm gonna have to bring a clean pair of socks with me to Winter Clash when I go. I sweat an abnormal amount, so I will. I'll just put my foot in those new skates once and ruin them. So I'm gonna have to bring clean socks. Kenji. Woo! Precision. Oh my goodness, dude. All right. This is a fun video. Sidewalk? Okay. Interesting. Can you also, I guess, is it, oh, like as a sidewalk? I thought a sidewalk was just when you dipped your knee below the obstacle. I didn't realize that it was a shin grind. Ouch. Goodness, over the little skate stopper too, the little ballerino. AO Soul on a frickin' like museum sign. Beautiful. Riding the storm. Storm Drain, that is. Just frickin' bash a handrail. Oh my goodness, Kenji. He's super precise. That looks like a fun spot. Oh, yeah. You almost lost it. Michael Garland house. Woo. Oh man, from that angle it looked like he was just about to biff it. Nice job. I think the Ritters are still some of my favorite looking boots. Shout out to Mom and Dad for getting me my Ritters. I love you. I need to set these up again. Do some urban skating in my my wish frames. That ledge looks fun. All right. Scary. Man, nice. One of the OG pioneers of wearing a helmet. All right. Respect. Stair bashes like that, where it's like got a little ledge right next to it, you can bash right into a grind. That looks so fun. Hey, Michaela, gotta go for now. Have to get food and bedding for my rats. All right, and some groceries. I'm gonna head out now while I'm still motivated to do something. I feel you. Yeah, we probably gotta clean the ferret's cage today again. 'Cause ferrets. Frickin' ferrets. Funny little characters, but nefarious, and also nasty. See you later. I'll probably, we're at 45 minutes. We'll probably call it in another 45, around an hour and a half. I got some plans around dinner time. Gotta do some cleaning up after myself. On Friday nights, I just leave everything that I was doing on the couch. Like, I got my friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my computer. I got, like, chip bags. I was cleaning up the next morning. Hey, there's Jeff. Goodness. He was wearing a helmet on street, everything else too, when literally no one else was. Definitely got pooped on online because of the internet, unfortunately. Yeah, I got pooped on for it. I understand people are still weird about helmets. I don't know. If you need to feel some level of superiority over others, then by all means, you know, just be a jerk on the internet. Whatever. But I don't associate with that. Yeah. Full stop. You make fun of someone for wearing a helmet, I automatically lose respect points for you. Helmets are big importance. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to wear a helmet. Do I want you to? Sure, but I'm not gonna make fun of you for not wearing a helmet, you know? That's your own choice. But, I just ask for that in return. Let's just all be friends. Man. Slow little grind there. I like it. Gotta turn it down just a tiny bit. Yeah. Man, Jeff should be wearing a helmet. I think there was a concussion in that accident too. I'm surprised he isn't, you know? Yep. I respect your choices, Jeff, but yeah, I do wonder why going through what he did just a year ago, why he wouldn't be, not even a year ago, right? Was it 22 or 23? Honestly don't remember, but yeah, no, crazy. Judas, I just need a helmet that doesn't make me look like a Toad from Mario. I feel you. I mean, it's not a full helmet, but Avenue Brand sells those bucket hats that have hidden plastic and foam inside of it. I've heard good things about it, but it's better than nothing, you know? Hey, there you go. Tinkering around with the prototype of a slim, cooler looking helmet. I'm here for it. I think it's you can't go wrong making a cooler helmet, because yeah, that's definitely a big argument, is like, I don't want to look like a nerd. Or, I mean, a very, very valid argument, not a opinion. Well, I was gonna say not opinion in my opinion. But no, some helmets are so big that yeah, it definitely gives you the Toad from Mario look. I agree with that. That my helmet rides really high on my head, my orange one, because it's like a construction helmet almost. But yeah, no, I can understand. All right. It's looking good out there, broken back though. Oh, outspin 270 Royale. Goodness gracious. This kid just hanging on the bars back there. Oh yeah, I got low on that. Oh yeah, John Gantz and Jaquan make them look cool. Kind of want one that covers the ears, but I get hot real quick. Oh bro, same. Yeah, full cut helmet. They look great. Similar to what Doug have already did. Alright, sweet. Well yeah, I'm excited to see, dude. Yeah, we need more helmet options out there, just of all shapes and sizes. I was gonna say, this looks like a 5 Seconds of Summer hoodie that I have. Well, that Mariah has that I wear. Goodness, Jeff. Revamped. I want to see that ender one more time. Beautiful. I love that. People make faces after doing a trick. It's one of my favorite things. Free diving in adverse conditions. Dinners at 6:30. Goodness gracious. It's scary. Hey, here's more of that 3D printed frame. Let's see where he's at. 2 full cuts. I hate the way I look at it because of my skinny ass face. Hey man, yeah, it's all about being confident with your fit, and just because someone else likes the way something looks on you doesn't mean that you will, and it's important to understand that, you know. Confidence is key.
Just like it touches the wall, so it helps a little bit with this.
Might have skipped a little bit too far.
So you need this to protect.
This one looks a lot more solid than the last one he did, but yeah, we'll see how this goes.
We have 2 bolts here and here. So this
Some real Frankenstein frames here.
Because this is 3D print, right? This is plastic. So of course it twists a little bit. So
one of them is glow in the dark. Oh yeah, that's the one you were talking about. All right. Well, yeah, man, I gotta try that on next time we're together.
Since they are supported from the inside here, since they're supported here and here, right? I can tighten it a lot. So like I can really tighten it, and this, like 3D prints, they are really strong in a compression setting, but they're not strong when you push them this way or when you twist them. So when you
Interesting. This is cool though, completely going through the whole setup. Like, it still looks like it's got a long way to go, but I appreciate the updates.
like roll freely. That's not what we want. We want this part to be locked.
Just thinking out loud while going through his setup. I appreciate it. Hopefully finds a good solution, but I can't imagine doing something like that. That's a lot of work. Miazga Studio. Am I saying that right? How big's my head? I mean, I wear large stuff typically, so like a large helmet. Man, those Valos look good. Someone please bring back skin skates. I want to find a rail like that. What in the heck is that? Is that made out of rebar and angle iron? Crazy. Hey, what's up, Ruby? Thanks for coming through. Oh my goodness. How many bales you gonna post before we see it? Okay, I was like, there's some skating. It's like, now you. Alright. Back Roy. Very nice. Do 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 do. Start. Nice. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Skin skates are coming. Alright. Which ones? I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm surprised that them hasn't done another skin skate. I mean, I say that, and I guess Rosis has been doing that. I just can't skate the M12. It's not made for my foot. Looks like a fun little spot. Whee! Fun vibes with the friends. Sip zip. Raw clips and sessions 21. I guess we'll watch the edit. Although they're the same length, which is interesting. This looks like a fun park. Oh yeah. Ooh. Christ torque, very nice. Coping on the little pyramid, that's fun. Nice. Very smooth. Goodness. Alright. Woo. Those 180 pivots, like where you keep one foot on and you fully rotate your body 180, those are so hard for me. Bassa. Beautiful. All right. Man, they're killing that box. Woo. That's deceivingly tall. Like, it looks like it's got a lot of vert on it. Hey, backslide a top sole, very nice. Oh yeah. True fish, very nice. Yeah. Held on to that one. Dez. You're good, Ruby. What are skin skates? Skin skates are a plastic shell with like leather or pleather or fabric on them. Valo was known for them. Let's look up the Valo like denims. Here we go. Yeah, so a skin skate is any plastic skate. There's a plastic shell in here that they put fabric over. And man, do they look good. Oh, man. These were the M12 shells, right? Or no? Am I wrong here? I'm just guessing. But yeah, there's a decent bit. Valo made a lot of them. Yeah, goodness. This skate looks so good. The Vibralux denim. Oh, man. I've heard that these plates, like, I don't know about the Valo, like, if they've changed, like, formulas or what for Valo, or if they're the same as Fifth Element plates, but I've heard Fifth Element plates are just phenomenal. M12. Not always plastic, can be anything. We're right, yeah. It's as long as it's just got like a leather on it, but yeah, I guess. How many carbon skin skates are there? Yeah, no, those are cool. I really like them. Most recent ones, I guess, would be the Bobby Spazovs. The Domestic Punk 2. And then his pink one. Yeah, this one is pretty recent. About a year ago. That's the Bobby Spazov Domestic Punk. And then, I don't know the name of the other one. The first Domestic Punk is one of my favorite colorways. That's a really nice color. Where's this like Adidas looking one? These ones. Those are pretty cool. I definitely would have tried to pick up a pair of these if they were in M12s. The M12s do not fit my feet. Valo Lights, which were the same skate but carbon fiber. Really? I didn't know that. Luke Naylor's VOD. Let's take a look. Homie Luke. Bitter Cold Champion. This video is fun. I bought this when it came out. Gotta support the Michigan homies. Haunted Wheel Company. He's so smooth. Ah, there you go. Yeah, Faction Tactical's a skin skate. Right here. Yeah, because the carbon's underneath all of this new buck. Yeah, honestly, I forgot. They showed us a lot of the materials they work with. I was surprised at how much carbon there actually was. I thought there was a lot less carbon on the factions than there is. But, I think that's just a testament to how well they're made. Oh, yeah. This rail looks fun. USD Carbon 4 with skin carbon. Yeah, I have that skate too, ironically. I was thinking about that as we were talking about that. I just blanked for a second, but yeah, no, the Carbon 4, I have that out there. I have a lot of skin skates. I have the Rems' skin, the HR 2.5. Chain Grind, Chain Gang. There's Weiss. Alright. Goodness. Shh, Luke, chill. What a spot. That looks fun. Carbon 4? Yeah, I still have it. I don't get rid of my skates. Should I sell skates? Maybe. Will I? No. talking about skin skates. Wrong way camera, there you go. Yeah, here's the Carbon 4. Here's the Carbon 4. None of them have sole plates on them because I've been tinkering with them a lot. These are beat up. I think I got these for like $100. I wanted to try a carbon skate, so it was one of the best options on Facebook Marketplace, you know. Yeah, it's a good skate. I just absolutely freaking hate this cuff. It hurts. The way it buckles in the front does not feel good. Not a fan. And then talk about skin skates. The SSM. John Bellino's got the Shima liners in there. I skated these at Rampant Camp in the spring. I really like the way that they feel. I just don't like the sole plates. What size are those? The USD, the Carbon 4s, or they're all 10s. Yeah, they're all 10s. Yeah, this is a 10. Got this for $50. Sole plates freaking suck. They do not slide well. I scraped those bad boys off, and they did not. They don't do good. I want to get some Mesmer soles on there. I don't know how well they'd fit, but it'd be fun to try to make them fit. You know, I have Mesmer soles right here. Painted Mesmers. Also got these for really cheap. I think $50 too, probably. So they're just thrashed, absolutely thrashed. But I wonder. It's not raised heel, so. Right? Are the Mesmer sole plates raised heel? I don't actually know. Intermission. Yeah, intermission. Like your headphones, thank you. Yo, what's up, Tay? It puts lotions on the skate. Leather, what's up, Q? Alright. Intermission is ending. How dare you, Tay? You're banned. No more internet for you. Someone dox him. Mesmer is raised heel? Well then, dang, I'm gonna have to see if I can get those sole plates to fit on there. Dion. I filmed some parts with this dude. He lives in Kalamazoo. Detroit Molly break.
Fucking raining. It's raining, bro.
Oh yeah. This dude's on like 1,800 days of skating straight or something like that. He posts every single day. Brian Weiss. Oh my goodness, Brian. Whew. What an interesting spot. Man, blasting. Flow go hard. What should you work on today in your little session? Zero grab Machio. Zero rocket Machio. Just anything 0, actually. Your most comfortable trick, do some 0 tricks. Ooh. Man, Lindauer is so freaking good. I'm excited to see more from him. Whee! Goodness gracious. Ugh. Eli, chill. Freaking open book. 3 open book. Wild. Anything is possible. Sprite 0. Whee! Amazing. Bring them out when you visit, I can make it happen. Alright, well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I just gotta take them off and see how they go on there, honestly. Two minutes behind, dude. That's been happening a lot on YouTube for me, too. It's weird. Frontier Park in Naperville is sick. Oh. Let's go. Park rat hours. Rub brick the ground. Goodness. Gap off that short of handrail. I love that they filmed that in the reflection. Woo! Oh yeah. The skate audio in this is phenomenal. Whatever mic they were using on the camera is real good. Goodness. Luke's with the hops. Woo. Kind grind on chain. Oh my goodness. Luke. Oh my goodness, dude. He's so good. Ooh, back fast on the freaking crescent ledge. Yeah. Fence ride. Woo. Great spot. Alright, AO Torxel on a granite. That's gotta feel nice. If that was granite, it was like slate or whatever. Just a nice rock. Goodness gracious. What a spot. What a weird little thing to skate. Oh my god, Luke. Whee, boom. Goodness gracious. That was steep. I think I've decided I don't like a bit of my current video. I think I'm just to finish it up and release so I can work on the next project. I think it's a decent litmus to my fall season though. Hey, well, cool. I feel that sometimes you start Like at some point you just get somewhere and you're like, all right, I think this is done. I think I could put this out. Let's see that ender one more time. Goodness. Big old drop. Alright, we're at an hour 15. We'll find another about 15-ish minute video to watch, and then we'll dip. Time to do some weekend things. Angled soles. Alright, well, let's see. Square rail, chunk ledge, and long ledge. Chunk ledge, long ledge, angled soles.
What's going on, everyone? All right, today I decided to go out and grind some things that I normally would not ever grind. I skated on the angled soles today. This is part of my, I say it lightly, final tests on these. Today I went out and skated a square rail, which I absolutely hate. It's got a kink in it. It's not quite skinny enough but you can skate it like a round rail, and it's not quite wide enough where you can skate it like a ledge. After
yeah.
The square rail,
we got a lot of those
after
here.
After the square rail, I went over to Heaven in Hartford, Connecticut, because here there are some really chunky ledges. I know that's something you wanted to see me try on angled soles.
Yeah.
Also, there's a super duper long ledge here. It is metal coping ledge, but it's the only one I could think of to really push how far I could grind on these angled soles.
Let's find out.
Let's look at the square rail footage first. I hate square rails, especially this one. If you're not completely over on this side, you'll slide off and really eat it. I don't expect to come out of this liking this rail, and that is not going to be the fault of angled soles. I just loathe this thing. I fell one time all the way at the edge here, and thank goodness I had some butt pads on, which I don't have because I just mashed right into this corner and somehow came out of it okay. That's not going to happen today.
You got a mustache in that?
If I get a sole grind on it,
I didn't realize.
I'm gonna
bring back the stash, Jad. Jad stash.
Here we go. Still don't like the way this rail feels. Again,
no, I don't blame you.
To the sole plates.
No white paint.
I need to get right on top of it.
It's not an actual sole plate, but a sole piece. For the them skates, it's a full sole. But yeah, we were talking about for
again, this has nothing to do with angled soles.
It's not the Cult. What's the one that has a 3-piece sole? I don't know Razor skates very well because I just don't care about Razors.
Okay. I could tell.
But yeah, they're
out here.
the Razors skate one is half a sole, which I did not realize.
Okay.
Because I mean that's how the sole plates are made, but I figured it came with both pieces, not just the outer piece. But yeah, you get a positive sole on the Razors. It's not the Shift. It's not the Cult.
Again.
Why do I always blank on the name of this one? Whatever the skate is.
You can get a lock. Right about here. It does,
the SL. There you go.
It does feel nice. However.
But yeah, the SL has a positive sole piece and not a negative sole piece, which is
you're going for a ride. And I think that's on any sole plate.
Super light. Oh, I didn't know that's what that stood for.
That would make me like this rail is if I had a sole that was.
That's interesting, considering I feel like having a multi-piece sole and having more screws and stuff kind of goes against the idea of it being super light, because you're adding more weight components. But I don't know, maybe is it like way less than the others?
All right, so now let's check out the footage that I got here in Heaven in Hartford, Connecticut. First, we're gonna start out with some of the chunky chunker ledges.
Chunkers.
These things are pretty beat, and I have grown very accustomed to nice, smooth park ledges, which usually have some kind of metal coping.
Yeah, those are pretty chunked. read that as super elite. Got Halo on the brain.
Yeah, without question, angled sole is
It's a pretty ingenious
really good on
design.
chunky
Check it
ledge.
out.
I have a
I
feeling if all you have is
guess I
chunky
will.
ledges,
I
you're
just
really
hate the
gonna
look of
like
it.
these,
I think it
in
looks
my
stupid.
opinion anyways. So next I went over to
I think it's the shape of
probably one
the
longest
pieces.
ledges I could think of, and
I know that people
I
like swapping
just
out their
made some
backslide
attempts
plates,
at
but
trying the entire thing.
the base of the boot is the sole
Way
plate.
easier on these sole plates, for
That's
sure.
just interesting to me.
Find my balance point.
But I guess like I'm not swapping out sole plates often enough that I need new ones all the time,
It's
so
gonna
it
happen.
makes sense. They patented that. Yeah, that makes sense. That ledge looks super
Oh, somewhere
nice.
Right here. I gotta get this.
Goodness gracious.
Close.
What a ledge.
close.
Look at all this graffiti too. How close is this roof to that? Do a roof drop, Jad.
Right here. That's it. Oh. There it is.
There it is.
It is crazy long. I walked it out and it was about 32 of my skates long. Honestly, I never thought I would ever do a ledge that long. I think angled soles on any type of ledge is just going to perform way, way, way better than stock sole plates. That's in my opinion. Actually, I would give them an A+++ on ledges. Blew my mind how good they are. As far as that kink
Does my man have
square
factions?
rail, can't fault angled soles for that thing. I mean, I actually did it on a sole grind, which is more than I could have hoped for, really. I was just trying
I'm
not
sure
to
that
die, so
the
I'm
real
pretty pumped
solid
about
sole
that.
plate slides
If you
well
wanna see
on
some of the
concrete.
damage, this was the sole foot that was going across the really, really long ledge. This is also the sole foot I used on the chunky ledge as well.
Man, they don't look bad, but here I'll pull up the test that I would give. View my channel. Where is it? Here we go. This video is unnecessarily long.
Wear and tear. That being said, let me get to the next spot.
No. Why did it skip so far? This ledge is just nasty. It does not slide well, and that obviously was why I took these skates here. But my goal with this video was to see how much damage I could do to the USD Carbon 4s and to the FLT 3s.
A little bit more, and then I have one more spot I'm gonna try.
There's like a 8-foot drop down to some swamp on the other side of this ledge. So my goal was to see how much I could just like thrash these sole plates. And I mean the H blocks were not doing good. I'll show the wear and tear in a second.
Incredible, but it's not bad. All right, so this spot is kind of hard to shoot by myself. The run up and the extreme curve of this ledge makes it weird to drop the camera, but we pursue on. That being said, dipping down from the sidewalk to the road, back
And I
up to the
barely remember
sidewalk,
this
and then
video.
jumping on the street skating.
It's a fun ledge, but yeah, it is. It needs a lot more rub bricking. You can see me really eat away at the H block at this angle. Really had to stick that foot out. There you go. It just absolutely shredded my FLT3s. Alright, let's see the wear.
That I got a little bit of wear here. on the outside of the sole plate facing.
So yeah, I mean, obviously this is a lot softer
underside, I
plastic,
kinda
and these
scraped
sole plates
away
aren't my
all
favorite
of
by
the
any
old
means.
wax. You can see a good bit of
But I want to
marking
get
and
some.
scarring here on the H block. It's come up.
I want to get some
You can see the axles have a
another
scar on
pair
the
of faction
axle
sole
that
plates and just try to shred those
you can
too.
also see that the toe protector is worn down a good
Look at
bit
how
as well.
much, how lifted the cuff is on this thing.
My dominant foot, not much change to the sole plate. I didn't do any negatives or anything crazy that's going to contact that. But it doesn't look like the H block on the negative side has had much contact, so this side is still pretty good. Here's the positive side of my left foot, my non-dominant. You can see I got a little bit of wear here.
Yeah, this
Looks
thing
like most of it is on
shredded on this side. But yeah, that's the type of ledge that I'd be skating the angled soles, where it's just like no paint. I rub bricked it myself and no wax. And that's when you really start to see some freaking wear, man. Let's see, Razor's SL review. Skip to 17 minutes.
Talked about were kind of like the same as the Razor's Shift. The Razor Shift is a model that they made a few years later. That's the model that I currently skate as well. But the biggest difference with the Razor Shift is the way the sole plate works, because for the Razor Shift you can change the sole plate real easily with some buttons, and this is kind of like the predecessor of the Razor Shift, so this one doesn't have that. But this was really revolutionary when it first came out, and this is one of the unique selling points, was that you sit directly on the sole plate with your foot. So the liner actually sits on the sole plate. Instead, with a normal skate, if you would take the sole plate off, you would see like the shell being completely closed right here. So they marketed it as such that you're standing actually a lot lower on the skate. Whether that's true or not is up for debate, but definitely it gave people the feeling that you're super low. You do see that this sole plate has a lot of holes. So there's like 4 holes on this
So much
side,
hardware.
6 holes on this side. So if you ever want to customize a Razor SL, it will take a lot of screwing and unscrewing. And like if 1 out of 4 bolts doesn't work properly, that's in total 2 bolts that are gonna make a problem. And that makes,
Yeah, how are their
doesn't make
receivers?
the sole plate of the Razor
I've
SL
had
kinda like
issues
a
with
pain in the
receivers
ass.
in general.
But you can make some
Makes
really
me want to
cool
stray
custom
away from
because it
all
has so
hardware.
many parts, because it has the sole frame, and then it has the sliders here, which are 2 separate parts. So this is a separate part, and this one, and then it has the backslide plate, which is also available in different colors. So all these parts are available at our web shop, thisissole.com, or in our store, of course, in different colors. So that's pretty cool that you can customize that. And
Yeah, I mean, nothing's
we
perfect.
just released the sole plate. So it's a slider.
Yeah,
You can click
that's
it
interesting to
on-
me
on the,
that
on the side like this. Click.
they got,
It
you're
uses
now
all
are
the
releasing it without the
bolts
ability to
instead
change
of,
like the backside plate and
3.6,
stuff.
And it's a lot more rigid.
I appreciate the
So,
customizability though, and like the
original
ability
ones,
to
if I
fine
would
tune
just
what you
grab
want
it
your
here
skate
and
as.
pull on it, I could just move this slider a little bit. So it's a little bit weak and a little bit flexy, and that's not what you want in a skate. You want it to be sturdy and solid, okay? And the full sole plate fixes that at least a little bit, so it's a little bit more solid. So this is a really good improvement. If you have a Razor SL, I advise you to get this and upgrade your skate. So you saw that the slider was a little bit flexible, and that's also the case with the sole plate itself. Because the sole plate is so thin, they kind of like made it a little bit too weak. You can see here that I'm flexing it like this. So this plate is a little bit too flexy, but it also means that the frame sits on it a little bit too flexy. So I can pull here on the frame, and I can just wiggle the frame a little bit. I don't know if you see it on camera, but it's definitely like 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters. I can just move it around. That's also not what you want. For aggressive skating, it's fine. Like if you can choose, I wouldn't choose the...
I mean, you don't see frame snap off or anything, so it clearly can handle it.
Some stiffness in the frame area at least.
Guess that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but I just don't hear that as a common
fine.
problem.
But it does mean that
That's interesting
you
though.
put big wheels on this skate. So don't put on like a 4x80 or a 90 or something bigger even is highly not recommended. So a cool thing about the sole plate is that it sits really deep. So the slider actually is about 7 millimeters higher than the plateau where the frame sits, and that means that your frame is going to be sunken into the sole plate a lot relative to other aggressive skates, where maybe this difference is only like 2 millimeters. So you can skate a little bit taller frames on this plate than on other skates and still have
the recessed channel definitely would feel nice, I'm sure.
Why these Racers SLs skate so nice in doing royales.
Racers used to be pretty innovative and forward-thinking company product-wise, and that was when they were super unpopular and uncool.
It's a little bit of a taller frame than, for example, like a Fluid 5 or a Fluid 4 Kaiser frame, or it works really well.
Almost bought Cults. Yeah, they were
depth.
Definitely something I was considering. I mean, technically,
not as wide as the Racer Shift.
These are Cults.
Wider even. But yeah, it's just
the SSMs
really
have the
nice,
Cult
and then
shell in
the
them.
groove here also is on the perfect position and is perfectly deep.
Toe cut.
So in general,
And they skate really well. I really like the way that they feel. Like there's some of the few skates that I put on and was just comfortable.
Here and here are the same.
It's not many that are like that.
If you tilt the skate on its side, both the front and the back hit the deck at the same time. So with some other skates,
That's nice.
Just tilt it to the side, you only hit the front, for example, or you only hit the back. So that makes it when you set slide, so set sliding is when you slide like on the sole plate over the ground, it feels really natural.
I see those Barbie skates back there. I still really want to make a yellow and pink aggressive setup.
And how it's designed. The sole plate has 2 holes for the frame, and
yeah, I could definitely see how you could call that super light. I'm just not a fan of too much hardware, but I like the idea of a replaceable backslide groove. It's because mine get worn out so quickly, like because I slide out so much. But yeah, you know, I don't know if I'll ever actually own razors. We'll see. I just want to see the sole plate part. Yeah, we'll see what they do this year. If you guys watched the Jump Street video yesterday, they were talking about predictions, and Austin said that he thinks this is going to be a year where Razors sinks or swims. We'll see, man. They definitely don't have good reception anymore, and I don't feel like I see people riding their skates a lot anymore, but the thing is I doubt they're not selling well. I would imagine they still sell pretty well. What song do we end with? Heavy Metal, beautiful. Just wanted to show the hole in the bottom of the boot. Oh. Well, I wanted to learn more about these sole plates in general. I didn't realize that they were like that. I thought they were a little thicker than that, and I didn't realize that they were so recessed, which is pretty cool. That's what makes me want to try the rollerblade blanks. My boot will have replaceable swappable backside plates too. Yeah, we talked about that. I won't give away any of the things you told me, but the way that you talk about it adds another level of innovation to it that I think makes it enticing. Because you actually incorporate what moving parts could do. Yeah, I won't give away any of your trade secrets, but you got some good ideas there, homie. All right, option for the one piece. Call it the Luffy skate. I'm here for it. All right, y'all. I appreciate you being here. It is time for me to go eat some food and clean up after myself and hang out with my loved one, my sweet bean. Okay, everybody. Man, I need to go do some push-ups or something to wake up. I've just woke, like, one of those days, you know, where you wake up and you're just slow. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting sick, man. I really hope not. I felt better as I went on, but like the first 30 minutes of the stream, I just felt myself getting more congested. My brain just felt like it was falling apart for a little bit. I was like, couldn't process things quickly. Gotta love that morning fog. Hey, Rob, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Thank you, thank you. Alright, homies, here it is. There it is. The peace sign of prosperity. I love y'all. I got some stuff done. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I could participate in any shape or form in helping you do that. Even if I'm just the earmuffs. The blinders for focus. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get moving. Hopefully we'll see another stream from Ben. We do before Tuesday. I don't know when he's coming back. Coming back. He's going back to Texas, but hopefully we'll see a LVR or something. But I'll catch you in whatever community stream is next. Much love, y'all. Yeah, love you all. I love you all so much. Thank you. It's time to go fill my stomach. Rant? You didn't rant at all today. What are you talking about? Nah, man, you're just always sharing the info. It's important. I appreciate you. The 9th? What's the 9th? Oh, the Tuesday the 9th? Is that Tuesday even? Yeah, before the 9th. Okay, well, yeah. Thought you were talking about something happening. I was like, did I forget? What did I forget? Yeah, if I see you before the 9th, then, you know, we'll chat it up. We'll spread the love around. But hopefully we'll get some more Ben streams. Been missing my fix. I like messing around, talking to y'all in the group chat. It's a good time. Oh, Ben said he's flying back on the 9th. Okay. I'm glad that he gets to go out there and spend some time with the homie. You know, that's good. Especially if he, pretty sure he's still planning on going to the Philippines, so he's got to make sure he, hangs with the homies before he dips. Alright, y'all. This is Spook Wackadoo on his way out. Catch ya on the flippity fling flong, folks. Later, bladers. Hearts and farts. Love you, Rob. Alright, peace. Later, bladers. Ka-chow.